Dear students and viewers, welcome to new English classes by Ekenshar. Dear students, today we study a poem for CBSE class 10 X for Judge. The poem is for Judge by William Butler Ch. W.S. Shuttle. This poem is just about a conversation, maybe two-person or maybe three, but two-person maybe perfect. That's between a young man and a woman. A young man and a young woman. Who is the young man is not confirmed, clear not mentioned here, but the dialogue is here like that. Eh? The conversation between the two. One is the young man and the other young woman. What is the topic about? What they are arguing about? What of it? What the topic is about? Not clear mentioned, but maybe something regarding what the love. Let us study the poem. भला जानीपर पोएम कहाँ पर लिखा जाइए. Let us study first. Let's come to text. What the poem is about. Never shall a young man, thrown into despair by those great honey-colored rampant arterials, never shall a young man thrown into despair, hopelessness, never shall a young man thrown into despair. A young person never can be hopeless. Simply English can explain. A young person never can be hopeless by those great honey-colored rampants, honey-colored, just like yellow-colored hairs arterial. Very simply you can say, a young person never can be despaired by those great honey-colored rampants. Rampant means just a lack of hair around the ear. A lack of hair, just like yellow. Lack of hair around the ear, artery ear. Someone says, the very beginning line, it is said that by the young person, very clearly mentioned. The young person says that a young person or the speaker, maybe the young person, maybe the speaker, says that a young person never can be hopeless by seeing the honey-colored air around the ear. Rampant that is said. Never can be desperate. I mean, must fall in love. Never can be desperate. Rather, must fall in love for your beautiful hairs. A young person, the speaker says that a young person must fall in love with you, especially for your yellow-colored hair, the rampant artery ears. Love you for yourself alone, not for yourself alone. A person may love for himself or herself alone, but as the young person said that, the speaker said that a young person never can be desperate. I mean, must fall in love for your rampant, for your yellow-colored hair, just around your ear. He must love you for your rampant, not for you, and not your yellow hair. Especially, he must love you. Especially, he must love you, must fall in love with you for your external beauty. I mean the rampant. The speaker says that a young person must love you, must fall in love with you for your rampant, for your yellow-colored hair. I mean for your external beauty. A young person may love you for your external beauty, but not the love in you, the inside beauty, the beauty hidden in you. He never loves you for that, but loves for you, especially for your external beauty, for the rampant. It very clearly, the speaker says that a person may love with you, may fall in love with you for external beauty, I mean the rampant that attracts the young person, may love with you for this same reason, for the rampant, not the internal beauty in you. I mean the hidden beauty in you. A young person only love you for the same reason, not for the internal beauty, rather for the outward, I mean the external beauty. Generally, we the human beings love a woman or a girl for her external beauty. That is black or white or whatever, the complexion. Especially the physical attraction. And from the appearance, we generally love a girl or a woman. The human nature like that. But some of the peoples may go inside a woman's inside love, inside beauty. That is, maybe it is very rare cases. But it always happens that we generally remark a woman from her external beauty. Either she is beautiful or ugly. Generally, we remark this from the outer beauty of a lady or a woman or a young lady. The speaker said it clearly that a young person may love you for your external beauty, especially for the rampant. I mean for external beauty, not the beauty inside you. He must fall in love with you for this, not for the internal beauty in you. It is the speaker speaking. I mean the dialogue of the speaker. Now the responses. I mean the young lady responses to the speaker. What she says, just look out. We can find out here. And clear ହେଇଗଲେ ଯେ ସ୍ପିକର ଜଣେ ଗୋଟିଏ କଥା କ୍ଲିୟର କରିଦେଲା ଯେ ଜଣେ ୟଙ୍ଗ ପର୍ସନ ତୁମକୁ ଲଭ୍ କରିପାରେ ଫର୍ ୟୋର ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲ ତୁମ ଆଉଟୱାର୍ଡ ବ୍ୟୁଟିକି ନେଇକି ଲଭ୍ କରିପାରେ କିନ୍ତୁ ତୁମର ଇଣ୍ଟରନାଲ ବ୍ୟୁଟି ନେଇକି ନୁହେଁ ସ୍ପେଶାଲି ତୁମର ସେଇ କାନ ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ହେୟାରକୁ ନେଇକି ସେ ତୁମକୁ ଆଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି ଭଲ ପାଇ ବସିଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଆ ହୁଏ ନାହିଁ ଯେ ଅନ୍ତତଃ ତୁମ ଇଣ୍ଟରନାଲ ବ୍ୟୁଟିକି ନେଇକି ସେ ଭଲ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି ଲେଟ୍ ଆମେ we can just discuss in the second unit. I mean second paragraph. What the lady's response is, what the lady speaks about that when the speaker says that. But I can get a hair dye and set such color there. I, the woman, can get hair dye. I can collect and hair dye, hair color, and set such color there. Hair dye and set such color there. There means the rampant hair, the yellow colored hair around her ear. She will shed such color there, brown or maybe black or maybe carrot. She may shed their such colors like maybe brown, maybe black, maybe carrot. That young man in despair, I mean the person really who loves for her external beauty in despair may love me, may love that young lady for myself alone and not my yellow hair. Now the lady speaks very clearly that if I change the color of the rampant, if I change the color of my hair, of that especially this portion of the hair, I can change with color, with specific color, that will be equal to my all colors of my hair. That the person may only love me myself. I mean love will only love me alone, not for my rampants or my yellow hair. Rather for me, for my beauty only. The girls insisted and says very clearly that if I change the color of my rampant and the portion of the hair around my ear, if I change the color, the person really who loves me will not love for me, especially for the hair or especially for me. I mean, he will only love me personally. Myself, he will love me, not for my hair. It's the argument of the young lady that if she changes her hair, she changes the colors of her hair, the young person may love her for her beauty, for external beauty, not for the inside beauty. Who says? The girl says that is very simply. The person may love me for my beauty, not the external beauty on my hair. She will only love me because I am beautiful. It is the argument of the young lady. Very simply argument she says. May the young man may love me for my external beauty. If I change the color of the hair around my ear, the rampant, then automatically he will love me directly, not for my yellow hair. It is the very simply response of the young lady to the speaker. Simply you can call it the young lady said. What said she says? She says that से जदि ता कलर को चेंज करदेव ता हेयर कलर को चेंज करदेव तो जे भी ताकू भल पाइब ता हेयर कलर पाई नुहे बर ताकू ही भल पाइब. इट्स द रेस्पॉन्स फॉर लाइक दैट. वेरी सिंपली रेस्पॉन्स द गर्ल गिव्स. ये क्लियर करदेला जदि मते के भल पाइब ताहले मो हेयर को नहीं नुहे बर मते से डायरेक्टली मो निजको से बहुत भल पाई पारिब. इंटरनल ब्यूटी से खोजिब नॉट एक्सटर्नल ब्यूटी. Again, responses by the speaker. I mean, the speaker says again. After listening the response of the young lady, the speaker responses. I heard an old religious man. I, the speaker, the second person here. I heard an old religious man, a very religious person, a pious person I met. I heard. Hmm? The speaker says that I heard, I listened from an old person, from a religious person. But yesterday night, and he declared the yesterday night, maybe the yesterday night, maybe the yesterday night, the previous night, a person, a old, very religious person, shared some lines, declared, he declared something. Very simply, the speaker says that I heard from some a religious person some lines yesterday night, on the last night, or the previous night. He declared that. What he declared? What did the old religious person declare about that? That he had found a text, that he had found a text to prove. The old gentleman, the old religious person said that he had found a text to prove, simply to prove who can love not the external beauty, rather the internal beauty of somebody or someone, a lady. That in the text it clearly mentioned that. In the text, the man said that. In the text, it clearly mentioned that only God, my dear, my God, my dear, the Gali just mentioned my dear, Ani, that only God, my dear, could love you for yourself alone. Yes. Nobody else except the God. I mean, only God can love someone in the inside beauty of it. Only God can love someone in his or her internal beauty, not any person, and not your yellow hair. God never love you for your yellow hair, for your external beauty. Rather, only your internal beauty. Only God can do this, not an in person or not a person, because human nature is not like that. Human nature is just like that. We always appreciate a woman or a lady from her physical beauty, outer beauty, not the internal beauty. But the man said that, the holy person said, the religious person said, last night, or yesterday night, that, which is clearly mentioned in the book, only God can love a person by her inside beauty, by her internal beauty, not by the external beauty. It is the duty, may not be, but God only can. Only God can love. Only God will love a person inside with inside love. Internal beauty must follow, must love. God only love whom? A person from her in her or for her internal beauty, not the external beauty for her yellow hair. The students, it clear mentioned like that. The speaker again responded to the answer to the young lady. କ'ଣ କହିଲା ଯେ ଗତ ରାତିରେ ସେ କୌଣସି ହୋଲି ମ୍ୟାନ୍ ତାଙ୍କୁ କିଛି କହିବାର ଶୁଣିଥିଲା, ଯିଏକି କ୍ଲିଅରଲି କହିଥିଲେ ଯେ କେବଳ ଭଗବାନ ହିଁ ଜଣଙ୍କର ଅନ୍ତର୍ନିହିତ ଭଲ ପାଇବା ପସନ୍ଦକୁ ଭଲ ପାଇପାରନ୍ତି। ଅନ୍ତର୍ନିହିତ ଗୁଣ, ଅନ୍ତର୍ନିହିତ ଭଲ ପାଇବା ବିୟୁଟିକୁ, ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟକୁ, ଜଣଙ୍କର ଅନ୍ତର୍ନିହିତ ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟକୁ କେବଳ ଭଗବାନ ହିଁ ଭଲ ପାଇପାରିବେ, ମଣିଷ ନୁହେଁ। କାରଣ ଭଗବାନ କେବେ ବି କାହାର ଆଉଟୱାର୍ଡ ବାହ୍ୟ ପରିବେଶ ସୁନ୍ଦର ସୁଯୋଗ ଦେଖିକି କାହାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଇନଥାନ୍ତି। ମଣିଷ ଭିତରେ ଥିବା ପ୍ରକୃତ ଅନ୍ତର୍ନିହିତ ଗୁଣ ବା ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟକୁ ଭଗବାନ ହିଁ କେବଳ ଭଲ ପାଇପାରନ୍ତି। କାହାର ବାହାରର ଚାକଚକ୍ୟକୁ ଦେଖି ଭଗବାନ କାହାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଇନଥାନ୍ତି। Dear students, this poem is also over. If any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. And those who still not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel as soon as possible and must click the icon bell box that I can send all the necessary videos you can find you easily. Thank you, students. The students, ending this poem. Before ending this poem, we just discovered the figure of speech or the poetic device here in the line. There's a metaphor in the line. Honey-colored rampants. The metaphor here is there. Metaphor. What is the metaphor? A poetic device which compares two things or qualities which are unlike. So it is the comparison here. Honey-colored rampants. It's the metaphor. Another poetic device also here. And not your yellow hair. Another poetic device. That is alliteration. The line contains alliteration. What is alliteration? Repetition of initial consonant sounds. Repetition of initial consonant sounds in the same line. Look at here. Y and Y both are In it, yeah, consonant sounds are there. And the rhyme scheme of the poem is A B, C B, and D B. Rhyme scheme. What is the rhyme scheme here? A B, C B, and D B. Thank you, students. It is the rhyme scheme of the poem. Now the poem is over.